again to MG Sports TV, and this is match day 2 of the World Cup watch along. Second match, England versus Iran. Surprisingly, if you guys look at the starting lineup for England, definitely a surprising one. Really a surprising one. It's actually an early morning match. From my time, actually. Big up Rasta Sain, thank you very much for coming. I'm Tariq, massive respect as well. We're here and we are doing fine. Now, a lot of person basically hand over the victory to England already. Big up Fresh God. Most persons would have already handed over the victory in England's favor. Guys, as you come in, just please do smash the like button. We totally appreciate it if you do so. As Fresh God stated. So we're gonna have a look at the England starting lineup because that's what we want to address first. We're gonna look at this both starting lineup. I do think that it's important that we have a look at it. Let me see if we can bring it up right now. So this is what the starting lineup. Ooh. No, that's not it. Let me see if I made. Okay, good. Now this is what the starting lineup would look like, people. As you can see, let me put myself up on top. This is the English and Iran lineup for today's encounter. I don't think nothing here is too surprising for that lineup for England. As you guys know, Gareth Southgate is very loyal to some of these players. It's more of loyalty than anything else, rather than performance. Because we all know many of these players aren't at the peak of their performance, but definitely, hands down, I do believe so. Steve Francis said, "Bless up, my friend." Frasta says that Iran drop, I go drop ball. England need to watch out, man. Know them, woman, and picnic a watch game, not like Premier League. Fresh God said, if you are watching the stream and you haven't liked us yet, please stop for a small sec and do so. Hit the like button if you love the content. So we have over 20 persons watching already. Let's see if we can get the likes up to 20 as fast as possible. We are basically 20 minutes away from kickoff. Let me plug in my phone because that is what I'll be watching the game on. We're basically 20 minutes away from kickoff, people. Interesting stuff, really interesting stuff. I do believe, I do quantify that we're expecting to have a good game of football. No, Iran deployed in a 4-3-3 and England in a 4-2-3-1. For me personally, I don't know a lot of the players on Iran team, but we all are familiar with the English Premier League, so I do believe that we all know the entirety of the England team. For the English team, we have in goal Jordan Pickford. Pickford. That's a strange one, though. That's a strange one. He hasn't been in the best form. I think Ramsdale and Pope have been better so far this season. So Pickford and I think Pickford and in goal is questionable. Really questionable. I think Pope, Nick Pope and Ben White have been in significantly better form than both. That both are in significant form than that of Pickford. Now we have Kieran Trippier, John Stones, Harry Maguire, which is a big surprise. Luke Shaw at left back. In midfield, they have Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice. On the left hand side, Raheem Sterling, Mason Mount, and Bukayo Saka, and Harry Kane leading the line. In regards to form, this team only have 4 players who are actually in form. This English team only has 4 players who are actually in form, people. Only 4. Only 4, I would say. And these 4 players are Trippier, Saka, Bellingham, Harry Kane. Maybe you can say Declan Rice, just a bit, but very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. This season in specific. Very inconsistent. Now, what does that say? I'm telling you that say a lot. It really say a lot. Because if you're going to pick a team specifically for the World Cup and the team is not one of the team. Your team is not an informed team. I always think that you're already on the edge of doing something wrong. And Rasta saying said, Pickford always play good for England. Yes, sometimes when we look at those factors, it's those same factors that turn around and bite us. Those same factors that turn around and bite us. Because what we do, we marginalize a memory of a game that they had in our head, a good game that they had in our heads, and it kind of dictate how we view them going forward, specifically for that context. I.e., Raheem Sterling has been significantly good for England for the latter parts of, for the majority of his English career, his international career. He has been significantly good. But as you know, sometimes football is an unfair game, and I do believe when you're picking a team, it's best if you pick your most informed players. Tarek said Jude play see them. I do think that Declan Rice would be the one sitting, and Jude will be moved back to back. Rasta said, what can Sterling do? No other Englishman can. Work very hard on attack and defensive equally. I agree, but in recent time, from the start of the season at Chelsea, the question is, do you see the same Raheem Sterling? That is the question. Do you see the same Raheem Sterling since the start of this season? That is a big question. Do you see did you see the same Mason Mount at the start of this season? Because if one is going to say Harry Maguire should not be in the team, it goes for the other players who are not in form and not playing well. Because Harry Maguire, he plays good for England as well. That means that Harry Maguire, with all due right, deserve to be in the team. If that is how we're going to look at it. So, if we're going to pick a team off for, exactly, Tarek, Sterling has been significantly off at Chelsea. So, if you're going to pick a team on form, you have to go for a team with players that are significantly performing at their respective clubs. And that's just how football is. So, you want to go into a game all guns blazing, pick a team that is performing well at club level, or pick players that are performing well at club level, because these are the same players that you're looking to bring into a highly competitive competition. But as you know, that is football, and for those who don't know, that England team is a lot of politics, and I mean a lot of politics, people. For those who don't know, this English team is about mostly politics than anything else. We all, as Jamaican fans, we always complain about the politics that has to do with our federation. Let me tell you something. Politics and football is a worldwide crisis. It's a worldwide crisis. That's just how it is. That is just how it is sometimes. But we're looking to see if we can have something good out of this game. I'm hoping for a good game. I'm definitely hoping for a good game, people. Don't know much about the Iran team, if I'm being honest. So I won't take any claim. What we can do, we can have a small rundown. As you can see, their recent form. Iran, last 5 games, they have won 2, drawn 1. For England, let me go back to that. For England, last 5 games, hold on, give me a sec. Why is this? For England, their last 5 games, they have lost 2 and drawn 3. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's seen that. And that's a poor form. That's not a good form. See what I'm talking about, people? That is not a good form coming into this game. One Shala and big up. Rasta Sain said fronting, aka politics. Yeah, it's a big thing, man. I'm telling you, it's a big thing. Big thing. And it's not just in our Jamaican football. As you guys would definitely see, that politics in football is a worldwide crisis. A worldwide crisis, people. And I do believe that many of us would have believed, I would have believed that it's just our federation would have done operate in that manner. And truth and in fact, it's actually not. It's a worldwide pandemic. It is a pandemic, people. That's just how it is sometimes. Now, as you can see, in regards to form, as I just mentioned, let me take this up, move this away from it. England last 5 games, let me run through it again. They have drawn 3 and lost 2. Iran last 5 games, they have won 2, and they have won 2, drawn 1, and lost 2. So coming into this game, they are coming in with a significantly better record so far. Let's look at the odds. The odds are England to win 1.4, which means that the bookies are in favor of England. That's what it's saying basically, people. That bookies are in favor of England over. So let's see. Well, generally, I do think a lot of people would actually go in favor of England because it's the name England and also the quality or the type of players that are in the team. Rasta said Iran play good football. People will be shocked. I'm interested to see what's going to happen in this game. I'm very, very interested to see what's going to happen in this game. I'm expecting to see some good football. Guys, I would really appreciate if you guys smash the like button. I wanted to do the watch along for the Netherlands versus Senegal. Not sure if the time will permits me to, but I'm hoping that I get the opportunity to. That game, I think that game is about 11. I'll be doing a small stream, 10:30, discussing schoolboy football and what I've seen happening. Some really, really distressing stuff. Our coach said Raheem I go perform a World Cup at this World Cup. My respect, Ayas Abdi. Big up, and thank you very much for the video clips that you shared with me. Really, really appreciate them. Appreciated them, my brother. So as it stands in the voting section, we have 49 votes. You see, we have way more votes than likes on the video. We have 19 likes and 49 votes. England is now leading the vote with 84%, Iran 10%, and 6% for a draw. Interesting stuff. Real interesting stuff, people. So as I would say to people, get the likes up and let's see how we can get the show running as fast as possible. I wanted to make some tea coming on to the program with some tea this morning, but I didn't get to do that. Time never permits me to. We have 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. So it's going to be interesting. John said, Raza, I go score. One Shalan said, good morning, bro. Big up my brother. Rasta said, Harry losing confidence. Sterling kept his. Interesting take. Interesting. So you think that it's more of a confidence thing? Rasta said some players play better for their country. Maradona did not play good for a club, but when he has on his colors, no, I think Maradona played well for club football. I do believe so. You should check out his history in Napoli. Check out his history in Napoli, and you'd realize that he has basically a long I'll call it now. He has a legendary status at Napoli. You can check it out, man. I think it's in Napoli. I believe it's Napoli. Hopefully I'm not stating that wrong, but I do believe it's Napoli though. Let me start up my stream. So people, I'm going to be watching the game on Soccer 0808. I'm trying to set up my stream at present moment. Let me see. Let me set up. Let me put in my earphones. Get the stream up and running. Christopher Irvin said English as soup. I said the fan park for this game, by the way. At the fan park. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do, Ayas? I'm gonna send you I'm gonna drop the link. You know what? I'm gonna drop the link and let me drop the link, Ayas. What I want to do, join onto the link and show us the environment. If there's music playing, all you do is turn in your phone or mute the volume. And I just wanted to show us the environment for it. So let me set that up, Ayas. Let me set that up. Let me definitely set that one up. Screen cap, I think it's window capture. Oh, that's not it. Scene, I think it's my StreamYard. So I'm gonna drop the link. So I'm not sure if you can do it, but if you can, let's see. Let's see what's happening. Let's have a look at what is happening as it stated at the fan park. Yeah, Rasta, I do agree. He was great at but he's actually a legend at Napoli. He's actually so. Yes, I just dropped the link. I'm not sure if you can do it. Just jump onto the link and just show us what's happening at the fan park. Let's get an insight on what's taking place. As I said, if there's music in the background, all you gotta do is turn on your phone, and I can also mute it as well. So let me know if you can do it. Just jump onto the link and show us what's happening. Let's get an insight, a feel of what is taking place at the fan park. So let's see let's see how we're gonna let's see what we can do about that one. Ayas. Okay, check DM. No, I'm gonna check it. I'm checking it right now. Okay. So you'll be at the Senegal game. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. No problem at all. So we are 5 minutes away. We are 5 minutes away from kickoff. Maradona was also a big baller for Barcelona, but an icon for Argentina. Which is right. Can't deny that at all. Alright, so I just said I'm gonna get the stream up. So let me so we're 4 minutes away from kickoff. So let me see if I can find the stream as early as possible. Good. All streams are present and available. As I stated, people, I'm watching the game on Soccer 808. If you can't find any stream anywhere else, that is where I find all my stream. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's good. Big up RR. Check. We are all here ready to enjoy the football. Now, there's some big matchups coming for the rest of the day. We have USA versus Wales. I do think that Wales going to win that game. I believe Wales going to win that game. And we also have Netherlands versus Senegal. That's going to be an interesting one. That's most definitely going to be an interesting matchup. Please continue to smash the like button, people, as we look to, as I stated, have an enjoyable game. Let me see. Saka E28. Let's bring this one in. I do think that they should be marching onto the pitch right now. Good. So national anthems are being played. All right, so we're ready for a kickoff. All right, we're ready now, people. We're ready for a kickoff. We are ready for a kickoff. So I'm back. I am back. I am back. Just took a minute there, people. Just took a minute. All right, so we're seconds away from kickoff, people. We're seconds away from kickoff. 5, 4. And we're off, people. It's a good start from England so far. England in advance. Playing the ball around nicely. A lot of possession from England. Corner. Some nice position play here from England. Not a bad start so far from the game. I love the intensity. Really good intensity from England. Big up you, Ken Miller. Well, so far England has been the better team. Grabati said Iran better win. And then me a bit pan. It's gonna be tough for them, man. Really, really tough. Saka trying to pass 3, 4 players. Early cross, Kane. Ooh! Opportunity, but nothing. An injury there. That's harsh. That's really, really tough. So 9 minutes of play, but there's a break in play due to injury. Not sure if the keeper will be able to continue. Keeper is down, people. Randstrom was there. Could have been a goal. And as the guys know, when the keeper is down, you can't really. Whenever this keeper is down, that's like the play can't restart until they're 100% confirmed if he can't continue, or they'll make a substitution. Not a bad start from England though. Decent in position. A bit of the sideways horseshoe type of passing. He's been down for a long duration now. Quite a few minutes going to be added on at halftime. So the substitute keeper is coming on. His opportunity to stake a claim. The keeper is up still, but he's still unsure. Captain is checking. Still checking. Not sure. I highly doubt he'll be able to continue. So it seems as if he's going to continue. Substitute keeper is on the line. Waiting to see what's going to happen. My word, look at that nose. Would you look at that? Hey, would you look at that nose, people? My word. Wow, I do apologize for laughing, but my word, that have you guys seen his nose? Ooh. Even the commentators are having a laugh. That nose is not looking good. All right, so the game is going to kickstart. All right, so we're back on our way. Are England pushing forward again? Mounting the pressure. He's down again. Can't continue. Yeah. I figured. I really figured that he won't be able to continue. I knew he wouldn't be able to continue, people. From I saw that collision was just. And that decision should have been made before because, as I was stating, if you look at his nose, so substitution is finally going to be made. Oh, that's tough. Tough one. Really, really tough one. I'm surprised that they tried to carry on, but from I saw the collision, I knew that it would be difficult for him. Let's see if Iran can play for the goalkeeper now. So Baron Van is coming off. Captain is giving him a stern talking to. Oh, so we're off now, people. We're back on it. Back on our way. Luke Shaw finds Sterling. Bellingham. Ooh. That's a lovely press from Iran. Ooh. Iran in possession. Looking dangerous. Lovely pass. All right. So we're on our way. Iran in a dangerous position. In zone 14. Oh, there's a foul. Set piece. All right, England in possession. Pushing forward, pushing a lot of numbers forward. That's a foul there. Oh, that's a lovely play there. Cross comes in. England in position. Going back to the goalkeeper. Goes long, over the top. Referee says that's a foul. Oh, it's not a foul, it's a offside. Okay. Yellow card displayed for the Iran player. Just a bit late right there on Luke Shaw. Really, really late. That's dangerous though. Not malicious, but dangerous. A lot of fouls in the center of the park. Should be a good spot. That's a good pass. Ooh, that's a foul as well. Oh, nothing that one. England in possession. Mounting the pressure on Iran. Still can't find a way through. Saka. 2-3 players on Saka. Iran player down holding on to his thigh. Which seems to be a knee injury. He was in a collision with Saka. Oh, turnover there. Saka in the danger zone. And he goes that goal. Nothing from that one. Iran in position. It's a lovely pass. One touch pass. Iran on the break. And some poor passes in the final third. Really, really poor passes. Luke Shaw. Maguire. Maguire finds Trippier. Lovely take from Trippier. Stones. Maguire. Trippier. Good press here from the Iran team. Stones. He finds Luke Shaw. Declan Rice. Added an extra support for the defenders. Trippier finds Saka. Saka looks dangerous. He lifts his head up. Finds back Trippier. Saka. Oh, Raheem Sterling to Saka. Saka come across. And it's, beautiful build-up play. Mason Mount on the end of it, but could not finish the chance. That's a lovely build-up play there from England. Some proper, strategic, systematic football. Iran pushing forward. I do think there's a goal coming. I think it's coming from England. They're the one who look like way more, significantly more dangerous. Iran seems to can't find the answers. Ooh, turnover there. Lovely tackle from Bellingham. Mount sprints forward. Shaw is there with him. He cuts inside. He sees Bellingham. Oh, he goes for Trippier. Trippier taps it in one time. Sterling finds Trippier. Trippier finds Saka. Saka beats one and he goes in. Oh, it was Sterling. My apologies. It was Sterling. Corner to England. Cross comes in. And just over the bar. It's a good delivery there by Trippier. Talking to from the referee to the Iran centre back. And it's half the woodwork. Which player? I'm trying to see which player got that one there. It was Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire to save England as it stands. Iranian attack. No, England pushing forward. punching forward with a lot of intent and pace. Bellingham. So cool and calm on the ball. Stones. Back to Maguire. Maguire finds Luke Shaw. Back to Maguire. Stones. England. High up in the half of the Iran team. Defense splitting pass from Maguire. Raheem Sterling. Finds. Oh, that's a lovely work there. And it's a goal. England find the first one. Lovely build-up play. And it is Jude Bellingham who scores that one for England. Lovely build-up play there. Cross comes in. It seems to be Luke Shaw. Lovely line-breaking pass from Harry Maguire. And that's a beautiful goal there. His first England goal in the World Cup. That's huge for him. 1-2 passes inside the channel. That's a beautiful goal. That is a tremendous goal. Keeper could have done a lot better with that one. His position is quite poor there, if I'm being honest. But it was a beautiful finish from Bellingham. England again in the attack, in the ascendancy. Oh, and it's a mispass there. And it's picked. Can something happen here? Oh, and it's passed just a bit too heavy from Mason Mount. A lovely delivery from Luke Shaw. There goes Bellingham. And actually, Hurricane was finding its way to Hurricane as well. If it wasn't Bellingham, I'm telling you that one is hitting Hurricane. Balda said, Bellingham, 18 years old. Another reason why Whisper need to be out of Jamaica and in a big program ASAP. Unfortunately, none of us were born in Europe, so it's tough for us, Balladas. I'm telling you the truth. It's really, really tough for us. When you're born in Europe, you already have a foot in a big program. Just by your geographical location, a place of birth. Oh, poor pass there. Good recovery. Aaron. Mounting some pressure. Oh, no, referee said it's a handball there. England pushing forward. Fine strip here. It's a lovely pass. Bellingham, so nice on the ball. Such a good player. Such a good player. And he's enjoying himself. Iran find it very, very difficult just to hold on to the ball. And that was a poor pass. Oh, Iran find himself in a dangerous position. Oh, good defensive work from England there. So pass to Saka. Can he reach it? And it's a bit too heavy. Referee deemed that as a foul. That's a bit harsh though. England in possession. England basically taking the thing out of the game actually. Shaw in possession. Bellingham. Stones. Trippier. Back to Stones. I love the diagonal pass there to find Luke Shaw out wide. He holds up well. Oh, taken well last minute. That's a beautiful pass. Oh, good defensive work there from the Iran team. Something is wrong there. What's happening there? Is a penalty? Oh, Saka. Saka scores. Beautiful goal. What a beautiful goal by Bukayo Saka. What a strike. Beautiful strike by Bukayo Saka. The Arsenal youngster. The Arsenal star. My son. My son. The star. The legend. You can't hit them sweeter than that. You can't hit it sweeter than that. Look at Gareth Southgate's face. What a beautiful goal. Yes, interpreter, Arsenal is my team. MG actually stands for military Guna. And it's one more. My word. And it's a third one. Bellingham on the break. And he finds Hurricane. Cross across, Sterling, Raheem Sterling. Without a doubt, that's 3 second goal in quick succession. England firing on all cylinders right now. That's all a beautiful goal. Lovely constructed goal. Oh, a lovely run from Raheem Sterling. Hurricane assist. And that is it. England leading Iran at halftime on the 45th minute. 3-0. 2 goals in quick succession. Less than 2 minutes apart from each other. Iran in some trouble now. England on the break again. And that's a foul there. England turning on the afterburners. Raheem Sterling continues its impeccable form for England, scoring or registering an assist in almost every single game that he has played for England. England in total possession. From the minute one of this game, you'd have known that England would have been totally dominant in this game. Pass inside the channel. Bellingham. He finds Saka. Saka looks to beat his man. And there goes a corner. That should have been a corner. Rasta said 4 black men scored this World Cup so far. It's a black man cup. Set piece for England. 14 minutes at a time. That's a lot. Trippier. Saka. Sterling. Sterling finds Saka inside the box. Saka! Ooh. England mounting on the pressure. They can't find... Aaron can't find their way out. They're sitting deep. 2 banks of 4 defending. England adding on the pressure. Hurricane out wide. He finds Declan Rice. Declan Rice finds Stones. Stones finds Trippier. Trippier finds Saka. Back to Stones. Pulling them out wide now. Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire! Looks for the long pass. Goes over the top. England in total dominance. Stones finds Saka. I got to pick lovely work there from Jude Bellingham. Full of energy in the midfield. Still need to see a bit more from Mason Mount. Seems to be a passenger on the field. Trippier. Stones. Maguire. Lifts his head up. Bellingham. Mount. Oh my word, that's some beautiful pass in there. Maguire. Goes for Trippier. Lovely switch off play from Maguire. Trippier trying to squeeze that one in between the defense. That's good work from the Iran defense there. Trippier back on the ball. Stones find Maguire. Back to Stones. Lovely pass here to find Sterling out wide. Bellingham. Rice. Rice finds Trippier. Trippier finds Stones. This is a total dominance here right now. Declan Rice. Sterling's come short. Sterling, he dribbles. Back to Rice. Oh, Trippier comes inside closely. Saka pulling for the width. Pulling wide for the width. And he goes, takes on his man. And he goes inside. Saka still putting on pressure on the Iran defense, and they got it clear for a goal kick. England mounting on the pressure. 6 minutes of the added time. Played out already. 8 more minutes to go. Long kick from the Iran goalkeeper. I'm sure that they're shattered in their confidence right now. Stones to Maguire. Maguire makes space for himself. Find Phillips from Rice. Rice. Over the top. Find Sterling. Oh, looking for Sterling there. Did not go through. England mounting on a decent enough press. Trippier. Stones. England retaining possession of the ball really, really well. Calm on the possession. Picking the right pass. Rice to Stones. Walking tempo at this present moment for England. Knowing that they have the game in control. Maguire. Stones. Soccer 808. I'm watching it on Soccer 808. Oh, that's a terrible pass right there. Never needed. Rhyme Sterling. He finds Rice. Rice finds Stones. Stones licks up. He sees Trippier. Goes in there, finds Saka. One touch pass here. Good work from Bellingham there in recovering the ball. England in a dangerous position, advancing, keeping the ball higher up the pitch. And this England team really looks pretty a confident team. Poor pass here from Declan out to Luke Shaw. England find difficult, really, really difficult coming out of their own box. My camera is gone. Let me fix that. Alright, so we're back. We are back, people. 11 minutes of the added time have been played already. %100% dominance from there's not much for Gareth Southgate to tell his team in the halftime. Basically, so far they have been superior in the first half. That's a lovely touch and pass. Oh, nothing from that one. In terms of the MG or Badman, they have the game on TV and said, me, I watch it. Can't I listen to your commentary? Just doing a thing. Just doing a thing. Maguire stands over it. So far, I do think that Jude Bellingham has been tremendous. That's not a foul for me. That's not a foul for me on Mount. A free kick in a dangerous position. I do think a Hurricane can hit this one from there. Not sure if it's going to go for it. Or even Trippier. This is a perfect position for Trippier. And they didn't take it. So England in possession. Spinning around nicely. A bit contented. You can see that they're trying to just kill the game off, and it's half time, people. And that's the whistle for half time. Tremendous first half of football from the England team. We're going to have a look at the statistics for the game. Definitely have to have a look at the statistics for the game. A tremendous first half from England. Chalk and cheese, they would say. Hot knife through butter. Smooth. Cool. Composed. A young England team. Vibrant. Energy. Tremendous performance so far from the first half. Can they keep this level of performance going further into the competition? That's yet to be seen. But I do believe that they have the quality. They possess the quality to do so. What we've seen so far in the first half, a Jude Bellingham, a Bukayo Saka, a Trippier, 3 players who are in fine form, fine form, who have been difference makers in this game. Ryan Sterling adding on to that in the last minute there from a beautiful delivery from Harry Kane. Jude Bellingham, first England goal in the World Cup. Big stage for him. Also, Bukayo Saka, not his first English goal, but his first World Cup goal. Fine young man, a really good superstar in the making for Arsenal and also England. And Raheem Sterling, as we all know, a player who is so consistent when he plays for England. Every match, he seems to deliver either a goal or an assist. In regards to his goal tally, our goal contribution, one of the most decorated English player, Raheem Sterling. No, 4 players, 4 goals. Well, I think it's 5 goals so far in this World Cup. All 5 goals are for players of African descent, I would say. But definitely it's good to see. It's been a lovely opening of the competition, the World Cup, the world's most watched World Cup, FIFA World Cup, this time being held in Qatar. So much controversies leading up to this game, specifically Wales, I think it's Wales and England captain Gareth Bale and Harry Kane stated that they wanted to wear the One Love armband, and up until moments before the game, FIFA released a statement stating that if you choose to do so, there will be implications such as a carded action because it is a foul play that they would recorded it as, and they also you'd have found out that the English FA and also the Wales FA would have released statements stating that their captains will not wear the armband due to the fear factor of them losing their star players, and which is rightly so, because there are aspects of football that I do think that there's been a tremendous amount of political aspect that's been going on to and from, far right, far left, and all that things. We don't really get involved in those things, but I say as far as possible from that we discuss football because that is what we love. So far, at halftime, England 3, Iran 0, and we're gonna have a look at the statistics. At present moment, all statistics are in favor of England team. They have been tremendous this first half, this first 45 minutes. I think it's longer than 45 minutes, but there was a breaking play due to the Iran goalkeeper who seems to have had a broken nose against his own teammate. I think it was his captain, and he could not continue playing at that point in time. So that broken play was about roughly 10 to 15, maybe more, 15 minutes, but the referee opted to add on 14 minutes at a time at the halftime whistle. But that's how it is sometimes. My blessings are Raheem Buchanan. Big up. Thank you very much for joining. Nevertheless, tremendous performance from the England front line. One thing I do realize that Iran is finding difficult is the movements of Jude Bellingham. And if you should re-watch that first half, look at the highlights. I want to know, each time the ball is in the final phase of the play, Jude Bellingham would be close or in and around the box, or inside or out just around the box in that area, and they're finding it difficult picking him up because of the movement. He's finding lots of pockets of space in those dangerous areas. And that's a true trademark of a goal scoring midfielder. And guess what he did? He found the back of the net this morning. One of the second youngest player from England to score in the World Cup after Michael Owen. So it's a tremendous day for English football. Remember early out, there was a shot at the near post from Harry Kane. Also, Harry Maguire hit the bar from a set piece. So the signs were telling from early as minute 2 in the game. But definitely want to look at, and I do think that anyone who's watching this, I'm a neutral and I'm enjoying this performance from the English team. Let's see what's going to come in the second half. They have a lot more firepower on the bench, a lot more to add to this game. Other players who are interested in getting something done. You can see the smiles on Gareth Southgate's face at halftime, or specifically when the team scored. He was really, really happy for Jude Bellingham and Saka. Saka scored a screamer inside the 18-yard box, straight off the volley, and that was a tremendously done from the youngster from Arsenal Football Club. Taking his time to become a young superstar, I would continue to say. Guys, please do remember to smash the like button. Let's go and have a look at the statistics for the game so far. Let's see if I can. Let me see if I can find those statistics. Good. Let me see. So accurate passes for England is 95%. It's 60% for. It's 60% for Iran. 50%, my apologies. Accurate long ball, 1 or Iran take, and that's just 25%. England take 3 at 75%. Total passes per team, that definitely cannot be right. I do believe that that would have been a total. That has to be the total. All right, so this can't be right. I don't believe that there is only 80 passes. England only made 80 passes. That can't be right. So let me see if I can find. Okay, so I'm seeing the stats now. Total passes, 368 passes completed for England, 52 for Iran. Shots on target, 4 for England, 7 shots for in total, 1 shot for Iran, and it was on the off target. 71% possession for England, 3 fouls for England and 9 for Iran. They were on a bit of the physical aspect of the game. Sometimes when the game is being played like that, you try your best to get something from it, and I do believe that they're trying to add that little bit of physical aspect of the game. Just I would say bully the English team, but totally that's not working as it stands. Daniel said, commentator, big up Daniel Roberts. Well, go on. Hopefully you're doing good. Christopher Irvin said England are rain goal down upon Aaron Moore next half. Definitely, I think so, and I 100% believe so. Ricardo Badger said, do you have any link aside from his goals? I'm watching it on Soccer 808. That's what I'm watching it on. Rasa Sain said England need new changes. Boss the young youths. That's one, man. Hey, Messi, I will see if it Thursday. I will see if it Thursday, Messi. I will see if it Thursday, It has been a really excited first half, I have to say. Very, very good first half. One in which I believe the Gareth Southgate would have been proud of. But I do think there's 1 or 2 players on the pitch would have been want to be more heavily involved. Perfect opportunity, as Rasa Sain said, to give some other players the opportunity to showcase what they can do. I'm not sure if he's going to change the front line. Maybe Mason Mount is one of those players I'm saying he can do a bit better. I think he can do a bit better. I strongly believe that he can do a bit better. He seems to be bringing the same form from Chelsea into the World Cup, and it's not a good look when you look at how Saka and Bellingham is playing. You're of that ilk and that young age of that caliber. You'd have expected a bit more from Mason Mount, and I do believe that if there's any change, he would be the first person to leave the pitch. Total dominance from the first half. Now, if Iran should do anything to get into this game, the mere fact that there's the mere fact that, all right, my boss, a York Castle way up Well, me talk about we, like I'm here play. You're castle of the team. No, if Iran should look to get back into this game, obviously there's a total dominance from the England team in regards to ball possession. What they can do is maybe try punching the ball a bit long, save 2 players, leave 2 players up front, high up the pitch, punch the ball long to those players whenever they have the ball and try to push England back. But sitting back, soaking up all this pressure, it's only spelling one way. It's only going one way. It's only going one way. England is pressing extremely high, and both their centre back are significantly slow. Stones and Maguire are 2 slow centre backs. And if you can attack those players, I do believe that you can get some joy in that part of the pitch. That is the best way to get something out of this game. If they don't do that, we can categorically say that England likely to put 3-4 more past the Iran team easily. So this game can even tentatively go in the region of 6 or 7. And that's not a good look, especially in the World Cup. You can't come to World Cup getting those embarrassing scorelines. Richard Stewart said the white players on England overhype MG. That's not a good thing. I shouldn't have read that. You should have said certain players on England overhype. Trippier is having a tremendous game. So I wouldn't use that phrase. I wouldn't use that phrase. Trippier is having a tremendous game. I would say. Who else? I do think Luke Shaw is playing well as well. Harry Kane is also having a good game. So necessarily, I wouldn't agree with that. I just believe that the only player so far who definitely don't look to cut the grain, I would have been Mason Mount. He's the only player not cutting the grain at the present moment. Let me have a look. I'm going to have a look at their bench and see what the bench looks like. So I'm going to go over sofa score. I'm going to have a look at the bench and see what the England bench looks like. Let me have a look at their options that they have. Arnold is there, I know, in that position. Let's see who can fill the Mason Mount position. Phil Foden. Phil Foden is there. Phil Foden, Jack Wilshere, Rashford is there, and Gallagher. So these are the players that can step into that position. Phil Foden, Rashford, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, and Gallagher. But the preferred central attacking midfielders would have been Gallagher and Foden. So there are options there. There are definitely options there. Raheem Sterling XG is 0.37. Let me have a look. Match rating so far: Harry Kane 7.1, Raheem Sterling 7.0. Let me see. So Mason Mount have a significantly high. See, that's the thing, you know. The eye test is so. So Mason Mount has a higher match stats than most of the players that I'm saying that are playing good. So what I'm doing now, I'm really checking to see. I'm checking to see. I interpreted ignorance. In terms of Foden, Sancho is not there, my bro. Richard Stewart said Trippier ain't. Bugger Reaper, big up, my bro. Blessings. Thank you very much for coming in. Well, I'm not sure about that. Richard. Check out his ethnic background. I think you should check his ethnic background. Christopher Irvin said just 2 more goals for them, England, same way. Bugger said, which side you are bringing in the World Cup? I support the France team. I'm an Arsenal supporter, French supporter. I started to support France 1 year after I was supporting Arsenal. I started supporting Arsenal in 2002. Started supporting France in 2003. Reason being, Thierry Henry was the first player that I first footballer that I really saw and said, that is my baller. And the moment I started to follow Thierry Henry, that is when I started to follow Arsenal, and then I started to follow France. And that's how it go. Richard started, his dad is Jamaican. Really now? Let me check that. Alright, so this is it. Karen Trippier. Let me see. Place of birth. English professional plays for Tottenham. Karen, son of Eleanor Lomax and Chris Trippier. His father is mixed race and his mother is white. He's also reported on the internet as having his Irish roots, although it's not clear of which degree. His brother is a professional footballer. So his father is mixed. His mother is white. That's what the report is saying. So what is... Okay, so 25% African, 75% English. So second half's about to kick off. And we're off in the second half, people. I'm not seeing anything on his father's background. I'm interpreted once I was once a French team, France national team, France all the way. Bugger said that France may I bring. Alright, so we're on the way, people. Saka is in possession. Lifts his head up. Trippier goes for a long crossing. The clearance by the Iran defense. Oh, lovely! This. Oh, that's offside. It's offside. Good transition from the English team. If they keep this up, I do believe that they would blow away the Iran team quite easily. Yeah, I saw that Trippier's father was born in England. Oh, England's on the break again. Hurricane. He beats one. And that's a tackle from behind. Referee blows for a foul. And issues a yellow card. I was just searching on it a while ago and I didn't see anything about Jamaica. None at all. And his father was born in England. Bury or Bury? Manchester. So if he's Jamaican, maybe some great grandparents or something like that. But listen, once it reached that level, That's how died down already. Hurricane is down with an ankle injury. Ooh, that could be the last contribution for Hurricane. This is dangerous. Colin Wilson is stretching his leg. It's going to be interesting to see Colin Wilson. Free kick. Mason Mount stands over it. I think Trippier should be the one taking it though. I think he's a better free kick take of them all. It's Trippier. Hits the wall. England in possession. Luke Shaw goes long. Hurricane. And well, Richard Stewart, we're not finding that information. I was just on it, and he said that his father was born in England, 1966. 1966. So maybe it would have been his father, grandparents, or something of that sort. But that's generations ago, you know. That's generations ago. So sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I really, really wonder. Um, Jeffrey Bonnet said, I'm watching it on Soccer 808. That's what I watch my games on. All games that I watch, like, all football games, I watch on Soccer 808. But you can, if you're in Jamaica, you can watch it on CVM if you're in Jamaica. But I'm streaming the game on Soccer 808. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. Iran in a dangerous position. Clearance here by Stones. Iran in the attack. Looks good, and they win it's a goal kick. Interpret says too much generations ago. That's roughly almost 3 generations. Saka pushes forward, driving forward at the ball. He has support. There's Trippier. Lovely pass there. Some good football played by here by England. Bellingham beats one. Goes for the danger kill and a clearance here on off the byline by the Iran defense. That's 6 corners now for England. Ooh, good there from the goalkeeper there. Another corner. Interpreter said to represent Jamaica, your parents has to be Jamaican born. That's how he would be able to get a Jamaican passport. However, his dad is not Jamaican born. Even if it's in that case, maybe that his dad is of Jamaican parents, but he was not born in Jamaica. So I'm not really sure how far back the generations would have gone for you to be eligible to play. England still mounting on the pressure. Saka. That's a lovely pass. Cross comes in and easily taken by the goalkeeper. Aaron has been really, really poor in transition. Oh, that's a beautiful run there. Ryan Sterling with the afterburners. Oh my. Poor decision in the back, in the final third from Sterling. That is the case, interpreter. Maybe I can find one of my grandparents who was maybe some German or something like that, and I can probably become a German citizen. A lovely flick there by Hurricane Sterling, turning on the afterburners. It's a heavy touch there. Cross to the back post. Foul there by referee. Iran finding it really, really difficult coming out of their own half. Good work from Jude Bellingham. England taking the sting out of the game. Good interception there from Iran. Iran in the possession and he slips. Still in possession. Easily run out of options. They're not committing numbers forward. Why? What are you defending now? You're losing. What are you defending? You have to push numbers forward. Shaw. As I said earlier, people, I do believe that the first change you would see was going to be Mason Mount, solely because the fact that I think he's one of the players that are just a bit too quiet. You're not seeing that a lot from him. Ooh, England trying to cheeky pass right there. Aaron on the break again. Goes over the top. Harry Maguire. And it goes for offside. England in possession. Iran pushing a bit more numbers forward. Oh, easy pass here. Saka on the break. I love the pass in the channel from Saka. Shot by Luke Shaw. So what I'm seeing right now is that Saka is playing a bit more central. Still total dominance from the England team. We're now a hour pass in the game. Well, based off the long stoppages, I do believe that it would have been longer than that. But from official time, we're not gonna hour pass in the game. Change here from Luke Shaw. Iran on the attack, in the ascendancy. With a long shot, and it's a creeper. And it bubbled about 6 times or 7 times before it walked past the goal line. And literally, it really, really literally walked past the goal line. England in possession. Over the top to Saka. Harry Kane, Saka and Sterling are making a good combination. Let's interpret that quite a lot. England punching forward. And that's a goal. Is that a goal? And it's another one. It's 4 for England. And it's, guess who? The maestro. Lethal. Mr. Lethal. And he cuts in. Cuts out to the right. And he goes, lifts it up. And he goes across. And it's Saka places it quite nice and easy. Bukayo Saka, Arsenal, is taking this World Cup by storm. Tremendous goal by Bukayo Saka. Once he receives the ball, he looks up. He puts his hand down, finds the spot, and cuts across the goal line. Beat 1, beat 2. And he goes inside the 18-yard box and roll it inside of the far post. The keeper had no chance. No chance at all. When the keeper looks up, he saw the ball passing him, rolling inside the back of the net, and he didn't have any time to react to that one. It beats 1. Look at the replay. Beats 2. Turn. He twists. He swivels, and he rolls it. It's so close to the goalkeeper. Keeper had no chance. Bukayo Messi Saka. Bukayo Messi Saka. Disguised. That ball was disguised. Was nicely guided and disguised. Oh, 3 players. All in the air. Disguise. My word. That was a beautiful one. A slight deflection. Even in the same sense. That was going far post. And he wouldn't have a chance. Just the same. Bukayo Saka. 2 goals. England 4. Iran 0. Tremendous performance here from the youngster. Jude Bellingham, another youngster. There were questions being asked. Why Bukayo Saka over Jadon Sancho? Guess what now? Look at this, what's happening. See what's happening here. That is the reason why Gareth Southgate went ahead with Bukayo Saka over Jadon Sancho. Remember the name, Bukayo Saka. A lot of questions were being asked. Why Bukayo Saka would have started over Phil Foden? Those are the questions that have been asked. All of those are the questions that were asked at the selection of the team. No Phil Foden, but why Saka? No Rashford, but why Saka? In his selection of the squad. No Sancho, but yes Saka. Oh, and it's another goal. Is that? Oh, Iran has found back something. They have found something. Interpreted to me, Saka is way better though. In my point of view, Saka is better. A consolation goal here from Iran. Let's have a more in-depth look at that. What could have caused that? 1-2 plays. Oh my word, that's in front, in between Stones and Maguire. That was in between Stones and Maguire. If we're being honest, that's poor defending right there. That's generally poor defending. So Iran has scored the first goal of this World Cup campaign. That's a good run from the striker there, in between both centre backs. And he struck that one time. Could the keeper have done something? Maguire being Maguire. I won't say that, but well, I saw him jumping from left to right, but I do think that John Stones, he made a run in behind Maguire. The one who should be keyed onto that one would have been John Stones. He should be the one keyed onto that one because he's facing the players. And if he see Maguire out of position, it would be easier for him to call him back. In terms of, I was wondering when Maguire was gonna show up. I can't blame him for that one. I think that's a collective thing. In my World Cup fantasy league, I think I'm gonna put Saka in it. If I had Saka in it, maybe I would have had a brilliant start. I should have put Saka in front instead of Bruno Fernandes. Grabba said the great Foden a touchy feel. Of course, Foden's gonna want one. Of course, he will want one. Let's see what the substitutions will be. 4 substitution at once. Shane Billionaire. Well, I'm watching it on Soccer 808. That's what I'm watching the game on. It's a bit delayed, about 30 seconds delayed. Big Crook said England team stacked. Lot of quality. In terms that Foden could have start over Mount. I think so. Big Crook, who would you start him over? In terms that Foden and Saka would be deadly. Both are left-footed. Was the substitution made? Mount. I think so. Mount has been significantly silent in this game. Really, really silent. So the substitution are going to come off now. Yeah, he has had a slow season. So Grealish. Gabati said, didn't even remember Mount and that Rice are player. Yeah, no, Rice is having a good game. Um, he's having a good game. I think because of Rice, it gives Bellingham the opportunity to really flow so smoothly in the midfield. Iran, turn up some pressure now. They're pushing forward. Going at goal. Oh, get up. Why you choose to sit there? Stand on your 2 feet. That looks to be Luke Shaw. No, it's Trippier. Big Creek said, surprisingly, Bellingham doing stuff. No, he's quality. Bellingham is quality. He has been tremendous this game. So the substitutions are in. Marcus Rashford coming on for Bukayo Saka. Raheem Sterling also coming off. Seems to be Grealish. Foden for Mason Mount, who has been significantly silent so far this season. And it's another one. As the substitutions are on, England hit the back of the net. Tremendous work there again. Big Crook said, coach must have different game plan for this substitution. Superb, super sub. Rashford, pace. As he's on, he finds his way through. 3 games are being played today. 3 games. That's a good turn by Harry Kane. Rashford cuts inside and he plays that one nicely. Smoothly done by Rashford. Minutes onto the pitch. Less than 2 minutes now he's onto the pitch. And he has found himself on the score sheet. This has been chalk and cheese for England 5 and Iran 1. Tremendous performance from the England team. Even the substitutes coming on and having a great time. Coming on and showing some class. Coming on and stamping their name on the goal scoring sheet. This has been really a difficult day in the office for the Iran team. England taking away this group by storm already. 5-goal difference or 4-goal difference because they have conceded 1. I'm interpreting sometimes it's better to be a sub than a starter. You see all the errors to capitalize on. That's true. Gravity, what's your predictions for the US-Wales game as well as Senegal and Netherlands? Senegal, Netherlands, I think it's going to draw. People are going to disagree with that one. And I think Wales are going to beat USA. I think Wales are going to beat USA maybe 1-0 or 2-1. Senegal, Netherlands, possible 1-1 draw. A lot of people are going to beat me for that prediction because a lot of people, most persons have Netherlands to win that game. Robert T said same thing is considering. Okay, Kamar, big up. England team cruising through this game. I think this game can finish 6 or 7. I think it's gonna be this game can be 6 or 7. Callum Wilson coming on. I assume that's Hurricanes' last contribution. And here comes Jack Grealish coming onto the pitch, holding up the ball for too long. That's not what the England team is about, Jack Grealish. Let go of the ball of the players of the ball in a quicker succession. I thought you'd have seen what was happening on the pitch. And you what? That makes no sense. You dribble past the player and then turn back and play the ball to him. This Jack Grealish player, I don't enjoy how he plays. I really don't enjoy how he plays. That's not football. That is not football. That's and it's taken down. Bellingham. Playing around nicely by the English player, the England team. Substitution is tentative. Rashford with pace. Interpreted poor purchase by Man City. I was wondering what I'm still not convinced. I think that purchase is more of a marketing or a jersey sales. And sometimes this is what you do to disrupt the market. You know a player is good. I know a player can cause you a problem, and you don't want anyone else to have that player. So you purchase a player, or because you don't want your rival to take that player. It could be one of those situations. I would love to see Callum Wilson coming on and getting his goal, opening his World Cup account. I would love to see that. Bellingham, Rice, Shaw finds Grealish. Oh, that's I love the pass in the central area. Oh, that's a pass. And he missed that one. That was a good attempt. Lovely work there by the Iran team, but the final finishing product was not there. And the opportunity presented itself. Only 30 minutes of play left to go. Of regular time. Luke Shaw in possession. Finds Bellingham. Bellingham finds Stone. Dyer. Dyer finds Stones. Stones goes for a long pass. Runs out of options. Cuts back. Foden. Rashford. Back to Foden. Foden turns. He swivels. Looks for the options. Technically gifted player. Grealish. In possession. And it's Grealish. He finds Rashford. Rashford goes in and the cross didn't come off good. Oh, Rashford. Looks for his option. Stones. Phillips. Back to Stones. Shaw. Nice build-up play here. Grealish. Bellingham. Back to Grealish. Grealish in possession. Change his play. Oh, that's a heavy touch there. Heavy pass from John Stones. Trying to find Trippier. The work is already done for the day for Southgate. And you have to say it was a comprehensive performance from this England team from what we've seen. Dylan Francis said, I think England have a good chance to make it to the semis. I think so. It depends on who they play in the quarterfinals. In World Cup, I do believe that you need to have that luck in regards to draw, where you can get some teams that you know that you're better than, and they advance because of certain aspects of their group. You don't want to go into the quarterfinals or even the knockout stage and you're facing against one of the top teams. You don't really want to do that. Let me give you an example. So, for instance, England advanced to the knockout stages and they end up facing maybe a Portugal or maybe, let's say, a Croatia. Yeah, something like that. Interpreter said, is the man them attack like England already make it through? No, I don't think they're saying that. Delan France said, yeah, they have the firepower up front. Only worried about the defense. That is exactly what's happened. Because I always said, never, if you have a team that can't defend but can score, you're in big problem. You're in big problem. It's easy to build on a better defense. That is really easy to build on a better defense than just sheer firepower. If you ask any coach, whenever a coach comes into any job, their first priority is shore up the defense. And they build from there. Kevin, you have a long program with 3 games. Not sure if I'm going to do the 3 games. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of work. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the 3 games. Because after this, I'll be doing a stream at 10:30. I'll be doing a short stream at 10:30. Surrounding the Champions Cup semi-finals selection. So I'll be doing a stream on that. England is playing the ball around nicely. It's a lovely pass here. England in the attack. Finds Rashford. Rashford lifts his head up. It drives through the defense. And it beats 1, beats 2, and it goes for a goal. Why did you do that? And you have some support there. Foden. Lovely pass. Oh, good interception there from the defender. Luke Shaw stands over the set piece. the coach is looking for some support from the fans. Just trying to get the fans up for the game. Defeat is imminent. 7 minutes of football left to play. And I do believe the added time will be minimal because there's not much happening in the second half. I think just the one goal. The 2 goals, I should say. Sorry. Well, it's actually 3. One Iran and 2 from England. The Rashford and Saka goal. Grealish to Rashford. Rashford finds Bellingham finds Rashford. Rashford drives through. Highly dependent on his pace. And it's cleared up by the Iran defense. England pushing forward. Grealish. Rashford. Passes, finds Foden. Foden joins Rashford in the overload. Grealish, Rashford, Foden, all in the overload. Foden finds Rashford. This is some beautiful play here. And they're inside the 18-yard box. Back heel. Rashford the opportunity. And they're picked. And there's a transition. Can something happen here? Iran in the attack. And lovely work there from Kieran Trippier. Beautiful work from Kieran Trippier. Rashford. Oh, dangerous play there. Can the keeper reach it? The keeper goes away. Boots that one out of play. You can sense the defeat in the body actions from the Iran team. You can sense it. You can feel it. It's quite evident. It's clear. They're just basically playing to see the final whistle because they know that this game is over. England just playing it around quite nicely. Killing the tempo. Pass inside. Keeper claims that one easily. I'm not even sure if Callum Wilson has had a foothold on the ball as yet. Dangerous pass. Back pass here from the Iran defender. Two minutes of regular time to go. Really not sure of the added time. Maybe about 2 to 3 minutes. Maximum. Maybe 2 minutes. Just some simple rotation from England. Eric Dyer. Luke Shaw. Finds Pickford. Pickford to Stone. Stone to Dyer. Or to Shaw. Luke Shaw. Bellingham joins to clean it up. Cleaning up work from... Oh, it's actually Grealish. Bellingham in possession. Possession for the last 10 minutes. 70%. England. 15%. Iran. 11% contested for. It's another goal. And it is 6 for England. Beautiful interplay. They have had so much possession of the ball. One touch and a pass inside the channel. Rashford breaking through. And it cuts back to Jack Grealish, who plays it so nice and composed. Easily done it. Easily done by the English team. That's great work there. 6 goals at 6 goals to 1. I really, really wanted, so it was Callum Wilson. That's great speed from Callum Wilson. Lovely speed from Callum Wilson and good decision making. I should have known that it was not Rashford, because if it was Rashford is cutting that back on his left foot and going for goal. Great work from Callum Wilson. The substitutions coming on and providing himself, making himself an outlet, making himself known, making himself a talking point for the English team. This now would have shown that there's depth in that England squad. That is exactly what is now going to be said about the England team. Of course, interpreter, that's Rashford. He's going to cut back. He's going to go for glory. We have seen it. Let's see how many added time will be there. I'm actually not seeing the amount of minutes. 10 minutes at a time? Whoa. What happened? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? England now in a position to make this their biggest ever win, as the commentator just said, in World Cup history. They're joint tied. So if they score one more, that would have put them in front, creating history. England in possession. Playing around nicely. Oh, that's a lovely turn. Pass. Grealish in possession. Bellingham. Fetch. Lovely pass from Bellingham. Stones. Chip pass over the top. Finds Grealish. Can he hold up? Yes, he can. Pass to the back post, and the keeper hold on to that one quite easily. Six minutes left to play. Pass over the top. Trippier. Bellingham fetches. Stones. Eric Dyer. Luke Shaw. Grealish. And it's a foul on Grealish. Rashford. Grealish. Bellingham. Luke Shaw. Back to Bellingham. Finds Declan Rice. Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer finds John Stones. Some lovely build-up play here. Nicely passing the ball around. Rice. Dyer. Pickford. Pickford goes for Stones. Trippier fetches to support. Goes outside. They're still in possession. Good. Aaron now in possession. Over the top. Aaron still in possession. Pushing forward. Trying to get something from this game. Go for the back post. And it's a cross. A lovely cross. Opportunities here. Chips to the back post. Turnover here. England in good possession to get something. Oh, and that's a heavy pass. Surely he did not see Rashford. Iran in good position now. 3v4. 4v4 now. Let's see if they can make a good decision. Cross comes in and that seems to be tired legs. Grealish. And it's a foul on Grealish. Two minutes of regular time, of added time I should say. Foden with a cross to the back post. And it's a foul. And Rashford. Oh no, my apologies. Rashford is the one committing the foul. Iran goalkeeper boots it long. Goes off our throw. That's a lovely pass. And it's a goal. He hits off the bar. My word. Perfect opportunity to get a consolation goal. And he did not do so. And that should be it. Hits off the bar. It goes for power rather than placement. And that's the worst thing he could have done. They can't finish. They got their meal. It was somewhat of a sandwich. And it did not take it. It did not have it. He fumbled the bag and the sandwich spilled out of his hand. And same time, a stray dog came by and had that sandwich because he could not kept it. His hands were just too nimble. His fingers were just too slight. And in games, in big moments like these, you have to take your meal when you get it. It could be a sandwich. It could be the main course. It could be the breakfast. You have to eat or have your meal. And it just didn't do so. England ordered a 5-piece and they had an extra one on it. 6 piece of chips, 6 piece of chicken with side orders. Cross comes in. Lovely work there from Pickford. And I do believe that England would have deserved a clean sheet, but unfortunately, that's just how football is. Iran face or perpetrate no level of threat whatsoever against this England team in this game in particular, and that is it. So there's a referee, there's a VAR tentatively for a penalty. Here's a review for a penalty. And referee's going over to the VAR. Interesting stuff here. What's going on? Something is happening here. Once the referee have to go over to VAR, that definitely means something had happened. What happened? Oh. He would have gotten there before Pickford. uh, it's difficult because it looks as if he would have gotten there before Pickford. Because he was in front. In the Premier League, they wouldn't have given that though. Interpreter, the commentator just made a very good point about European teams. Their competition are in full swing, hence they may have an advantage of being much more have been much more match ready than other teams. Well, it's not the competition for it's not the that's how it is sometimes. I don't think they're gonna give a penalty. He has given it. He has given it. That's surprising. That's surprising. Well, that is the English way of defending still, I would say that. That is how they defend in English league. So I assume that they think that they can come to the World Cup with the same type of defending, holding play. That's a goal. Second goal for Iran of the day. And he slid it down quite nicely, actually. And he scores nice. That's a nice finish. You can't be defending like that. We have seen it significant. The amount of time we have seen that similar defending in the Premier League. We've seen it over and over again in the Premier League. Those type of defending. You can't defend like that. But that is full time. It's England 6, Iran 2. And late drama, late penalty, late VAR review. Referee are awarded a penalty by some foul play inside of the 18-yard box. Defenders impeding the striker from getting onto the ball. They weren't going for the ball. They were going for the striker. More so, the referee awarded a penalty, which is rightly done. Rightly so. And it is full time. And I want to say, people, this has been really an interesting one. A very good one, I would say. Definitely. I'm gonna have to go and prepare now for I'm gonna have to go and prepare now for our next stream. So people, all those who tuned in, really appreciate it. So hopefully guys are doing good, and I'll see you guys again next time. I'll see you guys again next time for the next stream. I'm not sure which stream it. Maybe the USA versus Wales stream. That's going to be an interesting one. So I won't be able to do the Netherlands versus Netherlands stream, Senegal stream. So hopefully you guys join me for the USA versus Wales stream. Natalie Walker, big up. Is this the first match of the day? Yes, it is. Second match will be at 11 p.m. 11 a.m. Sorry, my apologies. 11 a.m., which is going to be Netherlands versus Senegal. Then at 2 p.m., we have USA versus Wales. So thank you all who decided to join me today. Really, really appreciate it. I'll be doing a stream in the next couple of minutes from now, about next 15 minutes, discussing a small issue I've seen in the schoolboy football competition, Champions Cup competition. So we'll be discussing that a little bit from now. So this stream will take you straight to that stream after this close. So please do smash the like button on that. And I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV people, we're out.